Hi, this is Danny Doyle, and I'm joined by Casual Jacob. And
Hello.
you saw the thumbnail. You know what time it is. We're throwing a retirement party for Jeff. One last heist. One last heist.
Hurrah.
So, for some reason I gaslit myself into believing that the Brave Lances were 14 weight, but they're actually 15. So he can't steal them. But I am still deploying him because he can steal a single Sword Slayer that Holly cannot.
Hype.
So,
Yeah, the awkward trade-off is if you want to steal the Brave Lances in this map, you basically have to give up the Tomahawks and Brave Swords that Jeff can steal in the earlier portions of the game.
yeah.
Which,
Alternatively, if you want to steal later Brave Lances, like at a later point that's not on this map, you give you give 2 body rings to Jeff, like the next one that we get next map.
Yeah, we get another body ring pretty soon.
And then Holly's just like, less effective, but it's fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Artemis deploy.
Yeah, Artemis deploy. I'll see you in a second after we do the. Oh right, no, right. I wanted to.
The Secret Seller. Pirate Jake.
More Jake.
Support.
More supports. I was actually thinking about this, right? So we skipped the Blair Zeke support so that we could get Blair Avon, but I will honestly be surprised if we ever use an Animatome on Avon.
Yeah.
we deployed her in one fucking map. That being said, we get the flower on Blair, so it's worth it.
Very important.
Because, let's be real, what was the Zeke X Blair support actually going to do for us? Those units are not doing very good combat.
Yeah, I have a feeling those units weren't going to be doing anything with their support anyways.
Yeah. So, I think this is our first Thracia Fog map, right? We've had Fog of War,
Yep.
but this is the first Thracia Fog one. And the goal of this map is to light all of these torches. So, for example, well, actually, before that, we do want to kill this guy.
So clean.
You say so clean, but, it's actually pretty overkill. The Great Bow is kind of ridiculous.
It's also a 0% Damien pulling it off. It's so epic.
I mean, we did give him Opportunist. I was talking about this with some people a little bit ago. We did give him Opportunist, but he's gotten how many levels with a 70% strength growth that hasn't been going off? I think that this is, he would have gotten at least 4 points of strength at this juncture.
He would still be balling pretty hard.
He would be ballin'. He would always be ballin'. So I do need to get a crit here. I would like to kill this guy with Flynn, because we get 3 EXP for it. Damn.
Astra.
Oh, wait. Oh, Flynn's officially at the point where his kill and chip EXP is identical. Never mind, I'm glad I didn't get that kill with you. So, I was gonna get this kill with Yu, but I guess we can do this one now.
Yeah, that seems a lot safer.
So the initial plan, right? The initial plan was Layla, chucks a javelin, and then Yu kills. Right here.
Uh-huh.
But now, I can have Layla, because she was going to also kill the Great Bow guy, right? She was going to chuck a javelin, get danced, and then use her next action to do this.
Uh-huh.
But now, we can have Layla just kill the Great Bow guy, right? Then this guy will break himself upon Layla, but not die, and that's another Yu kill.
Does he have... Didn't the mercenary or the sword guy have a light brand equipped? Is that what I saw?
No, he does not. It's a silver.
It's a silver sword. Yeah, that sounds like it worked out then.
Yeah, that actually ended up kind of being epic. Speaking of kind of being epic, the Artemis experience. Not even using, what is it, Ignis? Just plain old Artemis gaming.
Tiger Stance?
Tiger Stance, yeah.
I think that's what one does.
Yeah, what was it? What's Ignis? It's like strength and magic combined, right?
Oh, I believe Ignis in default, yeah, it like adds your strength or magic to the other stat, or it adds half of your strength or magic to the other stat. I want to say there is a unit with Ignis in this game, but I think it adds your resistance to your damage.
Anyone who has played this game and is confused about that thief that dropped Wormslayer and suddenly is thinking like, shit, did I miss that in the fog? You didn't. It's actually like brand new. There's a patch that added it that is actually brand new as of like me playing this basically immediately. Which is kind of cool. Who in the heck are you?
Yippee supports.
And that's not the only Yippee support. We also have one with Desmond.
Ooh.
Actually, how does Emil do... Oh, well, we wouldn't be bolting. Wait, does he not...
Okay,
Yo, bro didn't bring any real weapons. I mean, that's okay. We're just staffing with him anyway.
Ominous druid in the top right.
Oh yeah, well this guy, he has silence, or no, sorry, it's sleep. I think he has silence on lower difficulties, because in Builder there's a version of him that has silence. But in Lunatic there's a version of him that gets one-rounded by Silver Axe Athena with 100% success rate.
Sense.
I like that version of him. We also want to be careful. Oh, we got the Cut Lad, which is the Lady Mace, but for boys. We want to be careful of this guy, because he's not very threatening, but he drops Sagittae, unless he equips it, and then he drops Elfire, which is a lot worse. So I want to stay out of his range. Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying Sagittae's cool.
Yeah, just, you know, the longbow of Animatomes.
Long tome.
Long tome. Pivot. Pluco Placo. Okay, so this will be a UU kill. Bonk. Bonk. The
She's
epic
jagging
Layla
out.
Gaming.
On the bright side, despite this map being Thracia Fog, I believe there's quite a few stationary enemies.
Yeah, so the guy who Jeff is going to be stealing from is stationary. Which is why I'm, like, confident with Jeff's ability to thiefify. Athena is now going to... is Torch a free action?
It's not. It, like, takes up your turn, I believe.
Okay. So Athena will kill the Sagittae guy. And then we're going to be taking a bunch of actions with Athena looking like she's in danger, but she's not, trust me.
As long as you're not in range of more enemies, it doesn't matter what your HP is.
Well, I mean... She's in range of a longbow guy.
Oh.
That's a little bit scary, right?
Uh-oh. What are we going to do?
Well, we're gonna do a bunch of stuff, leaving her there, but I am planning on yoinking her out. She's just currently my fog vision.
We just need her there for just a sec.
So, Desmond, go... We have Artemis attack from here. So then Desmond goes here with the Banner Lance. Because that's needed for Artemis to get the one round with the longbow. And we want her to get it with the longbow because it means she... Oh. Well, you know, capped skill will do that sometimes.
Exactly.
But this means that she counters this guy at the very edge of his range.
Ooh.
Now, We want to lure this guy out as well. And I think... Yeah, okay. So you go here. Getting Yu. Okay, we can play for Yu in order to get her over there. Because I was like, getting her over there and also putting Layla in position is going to be a little bit awkward. But no, what we'll do is Layla goes here. Oh, wait, does Blairspiration mean that she kills the guy now? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Because I was going to heal with Blair.
Mend up.
Yeah, I think we have to use Mend in order to top her off. Layla has low HP, but not that low HP.
Yeah.
Although Blair's magic is, like, for the fucking first unit in the game, respectable.
I think Mend got buffed up to be 25 plus magic in this game, but I think Heal is still 10 plus magic.
No, maybe Heal would have been enough, because that would have been 21. 9 plus 10.
Oh. She got more staffy XP out of it. Or staff rank. Ooh.
Does he... Okay, so this... Oh, it is in range of that guy, which we don't want. Okay, so Jeff can go, like... I'm kind of just trying to keep him out of the way at the moment. Because we want to steal this guy's javelin. So yeah, Jeff can go right below Layla, and then can steal Encanto. All the rest of y'all go forward. This is Yoink range, right? No, it's here is Yoink range. We no longer have the eyesight.
Swoosh. No, the fog vision.
It's okay. We're okay. We get the Mikey Desmonds. We move Damien forward. Move all y'all. Okay, so you... As long as Layla doesn't get her iconic 5% crit on either end. Well, I guess actually, technically, Layla critting wouldn't have been bad. But
double crit would have been...
Double crit would be bad, but the iconic 5% that I was referring to was... It's iconic that she always has 5% facing.
Everything has crit on her.
It's just... Layla. Hashtag just Layla things. You've heard of hashtag just girly things. Now time for hashtag just Layla things. We'll steal your javelin.
I guess Blairspiration lets you get the kill there.
Oh, I was hoping I could merge, but it doesn't look like I can. Like, directly from here.
Throw it.
And then, so we can see you two. You have what? 9, or not 9 move, 5 move, 9 move. Jeez, can you imagine? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can attack here or here. Okay. So yeah, Blairspiration lets her get it without us needing to commit a Banner Lance. Oh yeah, we have the Damien support as well.
Yeah.
Damien, how do you do here? Ooh, Blairspiration would also help you. Okay, so I think what we do is you talk and just go like there in preparation for stuff. Oh, did I want to make sure that I actually have the... Okay, I do have the member card. Because I've got, like, a bunch of the scrubs holding things that I don't need, right? So I wanted to make sure that things I don't need didn't include the member card because, you know, you don't need it on most maps.
I have been guilty of doing that too.
All right, we're Ameliaing it out. We're Ameliaing to the next level. We get the silver sword. Now, Blair. Can Blair kill here? Jesus Christ. Not accurately, but she can.
It would be funny though.
$14, 28, 36. So he takes the counter even if he crits. 33, 44. Let's go for an Iron Sword crit. Set up for Yu.
Come on, 42%.
Swoosh, 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 swoosh. Okay. We got swoosh, 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 swoosh. So you're stationary, you're stationary, you're stationary, you're stationary, you're stationary. Ooh. Okay, if we're Blair Spiring.
Blair Sparing.
If we Blair Spire. I can't. I don't think I can get Damien to kill that guy.
Can we get 3 Blair Spirations, please?
We could go for a funny crit.
It
like
would
just
be
another funny crit.
37.
Basically 100, right? Basically 100, right?
Why?
Well, that's no fair. We didn't dodge a 67 or hit a 37 crit. I think the game is rigged against me.
Yeah. Must be.
I think it is. I guess we have Lady Tiger Stance do this. Nice.
And then yo, Zeke kill.
We want to dance. Well, so it's Zeke kill, but it would have to be a bow Zeke kill, and I want to use the fucking Partesian. 40 attack. Does she Omega die? She Omega dies. Oh, but we can do it from here.
Look at that. It's so easy.
It just works.
She's almost there.
We just need one more fucking kill. We just need one more fucking kill. I guess Damien has the Paragon ring, right? No, Yu does, right? So she's 19, right? So she doesn't need it anymore.
Yeah, she should be fine.
Well, if she doesn't get 13 EXP from a kill, first off, I'm more.
Upsetting.
But second, we have what? 10? So it should be good. Alright. With that in mind, we can start healing people.
Might as well get people topped off.
Do I have a heal staff? I don't even have a heal staff.
Think of all the staff ranks she's gonna be getting off of this.
Isn't she already at S?
Is she?
No, it's S Anima. That's what I was thinking
Yeah.
of. Okay.
Like, there's no way we got her to S already. That'd be crazy.
Wild. Alright. You can heal up Athena.
Ooh, 4-range heal.
Oh, right, you don't have 2 range anymore. Point and laugh at this person.
Uh-oh.
We do have
don't forget about
the hammer.
Don't forget about the 2 bruisers and the ranger in the bottom left, or the cavalry in the bottom,
they're like down here. I want it. So what I want to get is Artemis, or not Artemis, Agnes down there. So I'm thinking what we do is reposition.
Ooh. I mean, it's gonna be much cleaner on enemy phase.
Yeah, 37, and she'll have an additional 38 bulk. So yeah, can I get her an armor slayer? Yes, I can. Okay, so we give the Partesian, we take with the armor slayer. We trade the armor slayer to the Agnes.
Time to slay the
Night Ring over to here. We go over here. We equip the armor slayer. We wait. Some dudes try to fuck us up. But it's Axebuster, Silverlance. Because, like, she basically only ever dies to effective damage now, right? So, that's why I didn't want a hand axe or hammer. Although the hammers are actually... the hammers are actually deployed for once. So you are stationary, and you have a silver bow. I don't know whether I'd rather steal the longbow or the silver bow, to be honest. But I think it's easier to steal the silver, so we do that.
Yeah.
You... Well, you know, we could just enemy face him. We don't die, right? Yeah, he has no crit, 27, yeah. No one else, no one moving, because you're stationary. You exist, but, like, you guys have to go through so much woods. But yeah, I think we just go here. We equip the Iron Lance to enemy phase. We go here, and we light this torch. This is where the secret shop is, by the way.
Yeah.
That tent. I do want to go to it eventually. God, Agnes is so fucking stupid. Agnes is so silly. And she crits. I'm thinking discipline might have been unnecessary on her. The only other person who, like, really feels like they would appreciate discipline is Horatio. But I wanted to make sure, because I feel like Agnes is going to be spending a lot of time just hand-axing around, like playing Fire Emblem 7.
Heavy 7 unit.
She really do be, though. She's like 789. 789, your time to die.
Uh-oh, look out.
Oh, I'm looking. Oh, I'm looking. Meanwhile, Desmond. Honestly, I'm, like, so happy with Desmond's combat, even in a 0% setting. Like, between, like, the library and...
Oh, it is a ranger.
Oh, were you scared?
No, I couldn't remember if it was a ranger or a bow cav that was down there, but it is just a ranger. Silverlance.
Stealable Sword Slayer. Right, another Silverlance. So, if Athena kills this guy, is she safe to the So 16 AS, 18 AS, 35. I think she's safe. It looks like she's safe if she kills the Great Bow guy.
Yeah, I don't. Do the warriors move? I don't think so, right?
These warriors don't move, and they also don't have bows. But like, the not having bows is less of a big deal. Oh, there's a wyvern just out of range.
Oh.
There's a wyvern, like here. I pulled up the map. Okay, so that is sneaky. That is sneaky. Okay, so she dies to the combination because 35, not doubling, but that's still 35 minus 18 is 17. Oh, I wish I could see that wyvern's stats.
Instead, he's hiding.
He is hiding. All right, let me see if I can pull up his lunatic stats. Start event. Okay, so he has a steel axe.
I don't think that's going to display the stats properly, because the stats on like the unit placer screen aren't going to have like hard mode stats and lunatic stats included.
Well, there's 3 sets of enemies.
Because I know at least when modding like FE8, if you set like an enemy to have certain stats, the stats on that screen are not what they're going to end with.
True. I don't think we can get to a save point this turn either. Because there's that one we can see. Are there any we can't see that we can reach? No, the closest save point is the one below that hero. And I don't think we're reaching it right now. I mean, there's no time pressure.
Yeah. I do remember finding this out because I tried to like add a promoted enemy to a map when goofing off with FE8 modding once. I was like, oh, these look like reasonable stats. And I playtested the map, and all of his stats were just stupidly higher out of seemingly nowhere. Because it doesn't factor in like hard mode stats in that screen, sadly.
Oh, right, she doesn't double.
Ooh.
Jeff, what do you do? 15. That's not enough. Oh, we do have a dance available. We could get the kill with Mikey. We could hope for a 25% crit. Okay, then we dance and get the kill with Mikey, I guess.
Agnes always having like a fairly high % chance to just
delete someone.
Is very funny.
Yeah.
She's like a sword master that can use axes.
You mean a berserker?
A berserker that can use swords.
Do you mean a sword master?
Wikipedia article that just keeps trying to tell you, like, did you mean to search this? Just keeps redirecting you back and forth.
Okay, finally the full power of Mend. Fucking 16 to 51 on Holly. Let's go. Oh, wait. Can we get this kill with Yu? I don't think so. Can we get this kill with Yu, though? I think we can, actually. If we have Jeff go down here. Yu goes here, gets danced, and then she has 5 move, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If Yu goes here, gets danced.
I can't wait for us to finally finish the Yu grind set, just for her to immediately turn into a dancer.
I'm pretty sure this is the end of the Yu grind set, but also these hit rates.
Welcome back, Binding Blade.
It never left us. Okay, so we do have a backup. We do have a backup person to kill.
Yes.
I can't get Zeke into position for charm, so we'll just do this. That's why she's the GOAT.
Done.
No more Amelia. No more fucking Amelia.
We can move on.
We can finally not do this
it's
trash. Okay. And now she's never going to be a combat unit again. But like I said, most of why I wanted to do this training arc was to demonstrate that the reason I don't like it isn't because I'm not good enough to do it. Which is like, I'll be real, like my least favorite response to somebody saying that they don't like a strategy. It's the I've talked about the phenomena of like toxic casual, right? Where it's like someone is upset at people for trying to like optimize or whatever. It's sort of the equal and opposite to the toxic elitist, where people get upset at people for playing in unoptimal ways, right?
Yeah.
And I do think both of these phenomena are very real and really annoying.
Don't you realize it was only difficult because Yu wasn't getting stats on level up?
What are her fucking growths? Like, genuinely, does she have actual good growths? I'm pretty sure they're bad.
They're like,
yes, 35. Like,
yeah.
The thing is, her only good growths are speed and luck.
Which she already has like 20 base in.
Well, and not only that, but doubling doesn't help with the training arc, because she fucking dies to counterattacks, and it costs more Lady Mace uses. We have a flexibility of 9 uses, but like, you don't want to hammer earn twice.
Yeah.
Okay, let me pull up the map real quick, make sure there's not... Okay, there's no other spooky flyers I'm not aware of. It looks like. Unless... Is this group? Oh, there's a spooky cavalier. Because I want to lure this bishop.
So we can steal his stuff off of him.
Yeah.
No way, stealing money from the church? It's just like Peggy back in her joining map.
Did we move? We didn't move you yet. Okay. You've swapped, right? You have reposition. Then you go here with the iron. Do we have a barrier? We do. Okay, give...
Barrier.
Physic, take... Barrier... Staff... Barrier... The cool thing about barrier in this game is it has 3 more range than you would expect if it's on a meal.
Specifically.
Yes.
I often find, so often, if there was like ever a Fire Emblem game where I wish I had slightly larger inventories, it's this game.
Yeah.
5 inventory slots starts to feel... It feels bad now, but I find for the last third of the game, it's rough.
It's really rough during the last portion of the game, because that's when you get all the fun offhand weapons, so then everyone kind of feel... Like, right now, Layla, well, if I were playing more carefully, Layla would have 4 inventory slots because the Iron Ruin.
Yeah.
And anyone who has a growth booster... Well, I guess actually, you stop kind of using the growth boosters later, don't you?
For the most part, I think. Unless there's a unit with just, like, a really poor stat that you really want to try to catch up.
So the offhands and the growth boosters feel like they sort of trade places with each other.
Yeah.
But not everyone has a growth booster, and, like, most people want an offhand.
Yeah, but then you also get just other tools and weapons, like the S ranks. You start wanting to field Braves more often.
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like I'm choking on my inventory slots sometimes. It really gives, like, Blair and Zeke the fact they can have, over 100 inventory slots, it's actually kind of important and cool.
Yeah.
I remember thinking that was the coolest thing in FE8 whenever I played whenever I was younger, and it's like, whoa, Ephraim technically has 105 inventory slots. He can do whatever he wants.
This is why Ephraim is S tier and Erica route.
Let's not be unrealistic. He's like B tier or something, right?
He's something. He's something, alright. Before doing that, so we want to steal this red gem.
Aww.
And then we want to kill you all. Also, we don't want to kill the hero. Steal the red gem. Oh, right, she doesn't have Kanto. That's a Jeff thing.
Yeah.
I
think, funnily enough, I end up putting the night ring on her a lot. So I can pretend that she's as cool as Jeff.
This guy is very fast. I don't want to kill this guy, but we have only a 12% crit.
The worst that could happen.
So we add up the bishop just to take care of him. If I can get Damien to not be in range of that guy, I will.
Do we still have Layla's turn?
Yeah. But she's probably killing the bow guy.
Oh, true. Karate?
Yeah.
Nice.
The epic. Okay. I can shove though with Swag Furious. Okay, so Karante here. Let me make sure there's not a flyer in the fog. There's not a flyer in the fog of the south, it looks like. There's a wyvern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Unless they don't do the Binding Blade thing where it's 2-turn, right? I fucking hope not.
I wouldn't know.
He's far enough away that I'm trusting. I'm trusting in Layla.
Ooh, damage boost.
Cause he's like over here. Like pretty
Surely
far.
It's okay.
Now. Tiger stance. Fucking epic. Can we kill with just the bow, though, without tiger stancing? We do not, unless... Do we have Desmond? I can't make it there. Because the only... Blair Inspiration would put us 1 shy. Your accuracy, right? Not might? Yeah. Oh no, it is might.
Yeah, it is might. Yeah, he does might and speed. Blair is hit and might.
Okay, so if Blair goes here, skills shove. Zeke goes here. Then Artemis can bow him down.
Pew! Look out for the horse slayer.
Haunt Slayer. I do think it's fucking epic, though, that she more than doubled her damage off of that Tiger Stance with the Iron Axe. Like, truly silly. Truly silly. Okay. You steal the Javelin and then Kanto over towards your target. Swag Furious, Iron Sword. Okay. Okay. We good. We good.
Making it.
We might, at this rate, we might actually get fucking Danger Pick.
Ooh. Ooh.
Because the Lady Mace is considered a PRF, right?
Yes, kind of.
So it doubles experience, right?
Oh, it should.
Or weapon experience, which is what she cares
I never
about.
thought about that.
So that's how Agnes can get danger pick. I should have checked. I didn't check the numbers. I should have checked there. Mike Wazowski can go light this torch. And then we dance. Copy. Go here.
Go.
Go here. Let's heal up Athena.
The book is for unhealing people.
The book for unhealing, the staff for healing. Oh, right, she already has the member card. I want to sell that red gem. Because how many slots do we have in the fucking supply, right? 13. Okay, first off, let's combine this javelin. Oh, right, I did the math wrong. It was 23.
Yeah, we have we have almost 30 slots at this point, or yeah, 23 slots.
Well, I combined those stolen javelins, grabbed the member card, grabbed the wardwood that I forgot to sell. And Athena will be on shopping duty until she's ready to kill the great bow guy. Alright, so first things first, let's save.
Good idea.
Because I think we're at that point where we want to save. Sword Slayer. Now, unfortunately, we can't get his Brave Axe. We would never be able to do that.
Yeah, too heavy.
And it's, like, tricky to bait him into attacking with the Tomahawk without killing someone. I think we just kill him.
I think so. It's not worth it.
Can't get Flynn down here. Right, he has the Tomahawk to start out. Yeah? Like, if she doesn't kill... Okay, she does. Because I was gonna say, if she doesn't kill, we have Swagperius do it, but... Okay!
We got this.
And then we get ourselves a hammer. Not enough of those. Alright, so now... Let's do some combining. Free up some space that way. Unfortunately, I don't think we can combine the hammer at the moment. We will have another silver bow we can combine later, because there's a stealable silver bow elsewhere. These are not combinable, these are not combinable. Yeah, looks like actually there's not much combining I can do.
Yeah, I think... I guess you can combine... Oh no, wait, that's a Shimmer Sword and Worm Slayer.
Yeah. They're just next to each other. This is so sad. Alexis played Desperation.
Whoa. If unit doubles, perform your double before the enemy counters if your HP is low.
We are going to be freeing up some inventory slots with our new recruit, at the very least.
Yes.
Because we're getting someone very soon who I want to feed all of the spirit dust to. But here's the Braves that we don't steal. And also, fucking Purge and Nosferatu. Buyable unlock is a trap, by the way. You don't need more unlock.
There's, like, nothing worth buying an unlock for at this point.
But I do want to get a Purge. Oh god, they're fucking 10,000.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Do I want any Braves enough to spend that much fucking money as well?
I mean... I don't remember what kind of money we're getting soon.
I mean, we can sell some stuff, right? I think maybe we get a Brave Bow. Put us down to 4,000.
That sounds good.
I think that's the best Brave. Like, our best units can all use... Our best physical units can all use bows.
I also think buying 11 sword this far into the game is also... not really worth it.
Horatio, maybe. Like, I can see it.
I think you should have, like, plenty of light brand uses by this point. I forgot what the might on 11 sword is, but it's...
Oh, right. Yeah, it's worse than 11, isn't it? Or it's worse than light, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lower might than light brand. It's kind of, by this
The biggest
point.
advantage would be that you have, you can do triangle advantage over all of the light mages.
Light mages. True.
So I'm gonna steal that hand axe.
It's mine now.
And I'm gonna heal... Oh... And I'm gonna heal this Layla. Okay, let me see if I can safely lure that Wyvern. I know I can't see his stats, but I'm assuming that a Axe Wyvern... This is a Lord? I can't tell. I think it's just a regular guy. I think it's just a regular guy. I'm assuming that Layla can survive a single Axe Lord, or Axe regular guy. So if
Surely.
This edge, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so how that translates is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's right here. So we can't actually lure him without also being on the land, and therefore in range of the archer. So we cannot do that. So instead, Layla will spend her turn lighting a torch. And then going up here. Mike Wazowski lit that torch. Alright, y'all.
Yo, now when she dances someone, she'll dance them twice.
Double Lion Epic, right?
Double Lion Dance.
The epic pivot canto, don't move moment. Do-do-do-do!
Yo, Todd's on his way to Grizzly Wound.
I mean, he just got the inability to get doubled, so that's pretty cool, right? Jesus Christ, it's a Brave Axe, I forgot.
Yeah.
Because what I want to do is steal... What I want to do is steal, because stealing is based. But... The hand axe is a little bit, like, stealing the hand axe would lead to a little bit of a Dead Holly situation.
Yeah.
So we just do this. And we just do this. Oh! That's Sage.
There he is.
Is the Sage stationary? He didn't move, he must be.
Might be. There's a lot of
everyone's stationary on this freaking map.
Yeah, there's a lot of stationary guys, which is nice because it helps you in the Thracia fog.
But you know who's not stationary? Big Vlad. Vlad the Impaler. Vlad the Imperer. How do you feel about Vladimir?
He's another one of those units that I haven't really used very much, because by this point I kind of have like most of my squad that I want to use picked out.
Mm-hmm. Understandable. He's a pre-promote.
Free S-rank light guy, so even if his like individual stats don't like stand out to you very much, he can at least use the cool weapon.
So he joins with your first S rank in his inventory. It's a 25 might tome. 200 hit, this thing is never missing, and it boosts luck, defense, and resistance each. 5, 10, 10, or 5, 5, 10. Which is pretty cool.
Range.
Yes, it is also 1 to 3 range. So, unlike Sagittae, you can counter at 1 range with it. Now, Vlad isn't exactly, like, statted to enemy phase. He's a little bit bulkier than he seems, because Miracle means if he's above 50% HP. It's like Holdout if you played Engage. You live at 1 if you enter, or not enter combat, if you get hit while you're above 50. So if you're getting doubled, you will still die to the second attack. And, like, 19 speed is not so slow everyone will be doubling him, but Vladimir, you do need to watch out for him getting doubled, right?
You can't just throw him out there despite being level 15.
I think the best part about Miracle is it is anti-crit insurance, which is weird because Vladimir, like, already has really high luck, but it basically means, like, if he ever does see a crit rate, he won't die to it, assuming that you have Miracle active, which is kind of cool. Like you said, at the point that he joins, I feel like his stats are not all that impressive compared to other trained mages. So if you've got, like, a squad picked out, he's probably not making the cut, right? But free S-rank light is nice, and if you weren't training up, Transman, what's his name? Apollo, yes. If you weren't training Apollo, then Vladimir's probably the only person reasonably getting S-rank light without the help of discipline by the time you get the second infinitely better S-rank light tome, which we will get in 3 chapters. I want to point out that A-rank staves is also quite good. Like, just starting with S-rank and then A.5. He's gonna cap, like, both of these, so he can sort of fulfill both roles pretty well, which other people are generally gonna either be able to use the good tomes or be able to use the good staffs, but usually not both until very late game. And Vladimir joining able to do both is really nice, because we've gassed up staffing quite a few times, and while Vladimir is definitely not the best staffer, he doesn't really have anything fancy like power staff or Emil's range or anything like that, it's still nice to have if you're deploying him, right?
He's kind of like the most plug-and-play staffer. He doesn't really require a lot of... You don't have to build him up from anything. You can kind of just drop him into a map if you have an extra slot to be an extra staffing guy.
I think the biggest standout quality that Vladimir has is he has a secret event that gives him a class change to Draco Pope, which is one of only 2 flying magic classes in the game. 3 if you count, and also one of only 2 flying staff classes. Because there is another flying staffer, and then we have Svelte, who's a flying mage. So that's pretty cool. It also buffs his strength, because he gains axe access. So
it gives him quite a bit.
Yeah, it lets him, like, he's still gonna prefer to attack with magic as opposed to with axes, but it lets him do the thing that we talked about with, like, Layla and Flynn, where being able to attack the enemy's weaker defensive stat is an advantage. Being a flying mage is pretty cool for all the reasons it is for Svelte, just a different magic type. While I think light magic is better than dark magic overall, the utility of dark magic on a flyer because of the S-rank tomes makes me prefer Svelte as a flying mage to Vladimir. He's also just flying earlier, which is part of it too.
Just wait until Vladimir Void Cleaver.
Well, that's what I was going to say, is Vladimir is kind of, alongside Peggy, the only Void Cleaver user in the game. For whatever that's worth, if you still have the one that came on Holly. Like, you're not spending money, but if you have the one that came on Holly, sure.
I don't remember what his starting axe rank is on promo, but...
The bot actually has a Draco Pope as a command.
Oh.
We can pull it up real quick if you want. I just need to scroll down to unit TMGC.
Let's see. Because I can't remember if it's C or B. I feel like it's B.
But that shows what his bases as a Draco Pope are. It's C rank.
Oh, so you'd have to work for it a little bit anyways.
Which I think is why the extra 8 strength that he gets on promo is there, is so that if you're working towards Void Cleaver, he's not like, it's not the UU experience.
Yeah, he actually has some stat to work with.
But 17 at that point in the game feels closer to UU than you would like.
Sadly.
Oh, we haven't shown off his growths yet, and that's because they're not impressive. The luck growth is nice, but if there's one unit in the game who doesn't care about the luck stat, like, Vladimir is able to treat luck like a dump stat because he has a skill that is anti-crit insurance, and his weapon type is the most accurate in the game, and he has 30 skill. So, like, it makes sense that his luck growth is so high, because luck is usually associated with religious figures, and he's the Pope. But also, isn't it lower than Peggy's, I'm pretty sure? But also, like, it's useless for him, right? Like, it's not useless, but it feels pretty useless for him.
It's not as important or high in demand.
Yeah.
The Draco promo also comes pretty late, I believe. It's
yeah.
Like chapter...
There's... So it's in the last fog map. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maps left in the game. Well, and then Endgame, which is like either you're flexing on Endgame or you're warping Endgame. Endgame doesn't feel like a real map. You either like treat it like a victory lap or you warp skip it.
Yeah.
So there's five maps and Endgame where he gets to be a flyer, and of those, 2 of them, including Endgame, are indoor maps. So, yeah, it's cool
There's not
though.
A lot to do with the flying.
I feel like the more impactful part of his kit is the S ranks. Even though Draco Pope is more exciting, I think the S ranks and just being a mid-game pre-promote are more impactful. And for that reason, I don't like him that much, because in a growths context, like we said, like the rest of your team's doing more exciting stuff than Vladimir is. Which is a shame, because, like, his promotion, he gets the Jagan spikes, it's cool.
He does look pretty awesome as a Draco Pope.
But speaking of, he's following in the grand tradition of Draco Popes. We're gonna feed him 8 million pieces of spirit dust, approximately. Once we get people out of the way.
This is also where you would get your Apollo PRF if we had deployed him.
Yeah, I actually thought about deploying him. Not for Apollo, but for the PRF, because we could sell that, potentially, or we could give it to Valeria. But at the end, I decided that... I don't know. The UU training arc was ongoing. I also considered deploying Charlie to try to get her towards bow range plus. And also ended up deciding against that.
Important.
If I didn't need Jeff to steal all this shit, probably either Charlie or Apollo would have been fielded. Apollo's PRF is, like, cool.
Yeah, I don't remember the stats on it. It's a light tome, so it's pretty accurate. But... Oh, nice.
It heals people, though.
Yeah, it basically has, like, reverse Savage Blow built into it, where instead of doing damage to nearby enemies after combat, it heals nearby allies after combat.
If you have played Vision Quest, it's the skill monks get in that game at level 15. Breath of Life.
I thought I remember seeing it somewhere, but I do not. It's not in Fates, right? There's not a class that gets Breath of Life.
I think it's a hero skill.
Oh, it might be. That's probably what I'm thinking of. And I've probably seen it in Skillsys.
Yum, yum, yum. Yummy spirit dust. It's 30. We can get a crit, then we kill. We did not get a crit, we did not kill. You don't have a stealable, you don't have a stealable. I know there's a wyvern in the fog. Ooh, let's get Blairspiration. And Lightbrand you.
Look at that.
And then... you can make it to here. Oh, it's you. Okay. I was trying to figure out where that was coming from. So you have a Silver Lance 41, 10 AS. Desmond lives that? You are stationary.
No, Brave X, we can't steal.
Yeah, I'm just checking. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, he's fine there. There's the bow guy though. So that is a steel gem. It's a steel bow, red gem bow archer guy. I don't know if he moves or not. That's the fog of war problem. Is like, I don't know if you move. Because there's some stationary. I think this archer is not stationary, though. And if he's not stationary, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's an archer, not a sniper,
would be kind of silly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and if he has a longbow, he can hit that square. Does he have a longbow? He has a steel bow. Or is that on a lower... He has a silver bow and some difficulties. Yeah, it looks like he has a silver bow. So we can lure this guy with Desmond. Okay. So Desmond goes here with the Iron Lance. We dance for Holly.
Our buddy named Holly.
Ooh-ee-oo. This is just like Buddy Holly.
Could you imagine how silly it would be if suddenly that song started playing?
It would be pretty silly, TBH. I don't know how I would feel about that. It'd be kind of silly. Okay. Let's give you an iron axe. And pivot.
Ooh, pivot!
Give you an iron axe. Oh, I forgot to sell the red gem.
We would have had a little bit more money then. But I think we bought pretty much everything we need.
Yeah, just a single brave bow and a single purge. So we do this. Kill that brave bow or great bow guy, not brave bow guy. Damien's the brave bow guy. He makes every bow brave.
Damien's also a great bow guy.
That is true. So there's you. Okay. You go here.
24 skill. He's so skillful.
So you are, unfortunately, you're going to attack Flynn. Although, we can stop that, actually.
Yo, smite!
Oh, wait, fuck.
She doesn't counter, right?
But does she die is what I'm worried about. 15 defense. Oh, no, she's fine.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Yeah.
Ooh. 14 AS. He gets doubled.
Oh, he gets blasted.
Yeah, that's 24 times 2.
Just dodge. Well, now the game's gonna do the walk of shame. Make us.
Well, we can see. So what I'm concerned about is seeing if the archer moves, right? So we can at least see that, and then we have that save point. We don't lose that much progress. During the steel shuffle, I just lost track of that guy.
Yeah.
Just speeding things up. Okay, so there's you.
Where's that guy?
Oh, he will not just dodge.
He's dodging that.
Yeah, we kind of weighed him down. We kind of weighed him down. We'll be right back. Okay, so we're back at the turn where Vlad spawned. I think that was actually the turn we failed. You failed! Team Fortress 2 failure. .mp3.
I always think of the Smash Bros. Brawl failure whenever you fail like one of the mission modes or the break the targets.
Failure. Aww. So we gotta kill you. And then not, like, be in fucking, like, range to die, right? So... Okay, we have Holly give the axe to Layla. And then get danced. And she'll steal the silver bow from the dude man. Layla give the axe to Artemis. We did actually sell the gem this time because we're learning from our mistakes.
Optimizing.
This is the optimal strategy, obviously.
Sure, it would be pretty cool to have a hammer right about now.
Well, I want to trade it on to Desmond, but it's kind of hard to do that. We do have the one in the convoy. I guess Hyperius can use the hammer. Oh, he can't reach. Fuck.
Right.
We can light brand this guy then. Well, surely we'll get a 50%.
Definitely.
Surely we would have gotten a 50% if I was better at Fire Emblem. Fudge nuggets. This is like, because starting with only a Pistis means that Vladimir, like, basically can't do anything until he gets a better inventory without feeling like a huge waste.
Yeah, it just kind of feels bad otherwise.
Okay. We get Blairspiration over here. Look at that Zeke gaming.
God.
Roy Syndrome my ass.
No, this is Roy Syndrome because he's still like doing accurate combat far into the game when people think he's already fallen off.
Honestly true. Okay, so now we Nightbring out of there. Yeah. Steal the silver bow.
Woo, silver bow. Are we killing that guy? Oh no, wait.
No,
For some reason,
we stole his hand axe. He has a hand
Yeah,
axe. We stole it though.
For some reason, I thought he still had it. I got really scared for a sec.
Nah. And then you.
Get a new inventory.
Boop boop. Boop boop boop. Boop. Boop.
Well, I think Fortify also had its healing increased to like 20 plus magic instead of 10 plus magic.
Boop. Okay. And then you... This is a safe space. This is a safe space for Emil.
He can play with his stabs right there without getting interrupted.
He's gonna get to play with stabs without being interrupted soon. Oh, we dodge tank. So...
Ooh.
I know Athena, like, doesn't seem that impressive because she doesn't have the fancy toolkits that others do, but I want to speak out against the Athena haters, because the other day I asked what I knew would be a very uncontroversial question in Retina Cord. I asked people to name their bottom 5 units, not counting the one specific joke unit, who's, like, intentionally bottom 5.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Ooh,
what a day to have a hammer. What a day to have a hammer. And when I say uncontroversial, I mean I was controversy baiting. I'm a YouTuber, baby. Yeah. I'm a YouTuber, baby! Look at that, look at that.
Grand, baby.
How does this do? I don't want to leave her there, but I want to see... She could just kill with the steel sword instead. But I got a couple of people saying Athena as bottom 5, and that feels wild to me, because she's like the pre-promoted mid-game wyvern with good stats. Like, yes, that means less in TMGC. Okay, so there's 2 great bow guys. Oh wait, no, that's those guys. Who are these? They have... Oh, you have a shining bow and a steel bow, and you have a long bow. Okay. So on the other side of the mountain, there are some anti-flyer dudes, but they're not great bow guys.
I just remembered. You can press like the start button, right?
Yeah.
Whatever's the map to start.
Oh, right.
You can use that to like see the terrain of the map better.
Yeah. So this is where the longbow guys are. They're right here. Okay. This is actually. I forgot.
I never see anyone use this map. I always forget that the GBA has a start button map.
24, that's 48. We will shrimply crit. I told you we would shrimply crit. I told you we would shrimply crit.
Me when I quote-unquote crit stack and just hope I get lucky.
Is it actually crit stacking? It's just his skill stat plus the bonus.
It is not crit stacking.
Yoop. Yoop. Oh right, she has like the super bonus now.
Oh, she's Lone Wolf now.
Yeah, I mean like it doesn't matter because she still doesn't kill. Like she still needs to double.
Yeah.
Sads. Fraud watch. This is like the rapier all over again. The 2 uses of rapier moment. Layla's on fucking fraud watch. I've come around to the Layla haters. I will punch Layla in her face. I will say, I think Athena's better than Layla. I think that her combat, like this run has really made me appreciate that her bases are actually just good.
I hope you're ready for everyone to speak out. Oh, do you have the One Use Awakening Tome still?
No, we broke it last turn.
Oh, that's right, we broke it. I was gonna say, this is like the perfect place to break it.
Yeah, so I think we do this, and then we let Zeke get a use of the
Partisan.
Partisan.
Is he gonna do damage?
Does what?
He's gonna do damage, right?
If he doesn't, we have 2 dances available. And he also has Night Ring.
Is he also gonna explode?
He does explode. He does, in fact, explode. Well, this one's for the Artemis fans. All 3 of you.
See, that's the Roy syndrome people think about. The, oh no, he can't do combat against enemies he doesn't perform well against. Bad unit.
I mean, that guy's a Brave Axe General, right? Who's actually performing well against him? And the other thing is, what if I gave Zeke a Shatter Spear? Then he would have done combat against that guy real dumb good.
Yeah. But we're trying to get rid of the PRF that can't be dropped or sold.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I know what we can do with it.
I was about to say, if you have a unit you're sacking in the future, I know a way to get rid of it.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking of. So, next map, there's some stationary, like, Siege Tome users. And
oh my gosh.
There's a stationary sniper. And the strategy is to steal those Siege Tomes with silence, right?
Uh-huh.
So then they're just standing there, ready for partition. Because, like, we're at the point of the game. Okay, so there's paladins over here. Because I'm thinking this torch looks mighty damn inviting, but do these paladins have bow? So, okay, this torch right here looks mighty damn inviting. You don't reach. The paladins also don't reach. We killed the wyvern. Unless this paladin has, like, a longbow. That's an axe pal, that's a sword pal. There's a wyvern in the south, and a couple of mages. This mage has Elfire, this mage has the teleport spell, and this mage has Inversion, and this one has Nightfall. But it looks like they can't reach me where I'm safe torching. Okay. I know I was just saying... Oh, did I move my flyers already?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, right. No. It's because I was going to dance you.
When you said that one of the mages had the teleport spell, I forgot that Cloudburst existed for a sec. And I thought you were thinking, like, Ragnarok Warp that Gris has in the fog map. What do you mean the warp spell? The teleport spell.
The Ragnarok Warp. So there's you with the stealable red gem. Okay.
Tasty gem.
Tasty dust. Okay. So you get fucked up. Oh, just that this run has really made me appreciate that, like, Athena's bases are actually pretty freaking good.
Plus, if you want to get Layla's cool weapon, you have to kill another unit. That's really bad.
Well, she doesn't, like, what?
To get Layla's PRF, you have to kill another unit, and that's bad.
Well, but you can just they support each other.
Ignore the part where I've killed Rachel in so many runs at this point.
Rachel's good. Like, Layla is not contingent on killing Rachel. The Karante is.
I know, I'm teasing.
The Karante is not the only reason you use Layla.
I know it gets a rile out of you, though.
No, I'm just confused. For example, why do people think that Artemis is bad? Look at this. She's dealing fucking 75 damage to this guy. Oh wait, no, it's not that. It was more than that.
Yeah.
She was dealing... I wish this was Fates, and then we could see. I wish this was Fates, and then we could see the stupidness.
Is that a Wyvern Lord?
15 AS, 22 AS, but that's with Lone Wolf, right?
I don't remember if Lone Wolf like works itself into her calcs.
Tasty Light Brand. Actually, do we have a... Yeah, I'll have to Tasty Light Brand it. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. So we Tasty Light Brand. Munchin', crunchin'. Crunchitize me, Captain.
Oh, I did mention while we were playing back, because we had the plan to train Axe rank with the Lady Mace.
Oh yeah, you looked it up. Tell chat about your funny discovery.
Yeah, so I also asked around a bit just in case I couldn't find it, and once someone told me the answer, it suddenly made sense. The Lady Mace and the Cut Lad actually gives 0 weapon experience.
Yeah, it does because they would like gain the weapon if they don't have it.
Yeah,
right?
So if you use like the Lady Mace on Blair and it gave weapon rank, it would give her 1 axe rank, and it would suddenly give her the ability to start using like other axes and stuff.
It's like how you can get dark magic on anyone in the Sacred Stones.
Yeah, it's basically the same idea as that, where the game doesn't really check to see if you're capable of using a weapon. Instead, when you get a new weapon type on promo, if you get E-axes on promo, all of the game is doing is giving you 1 point of axe rank, and then that unlocks the axe rank bar to show up on your stat screen. So technically, anyone can use any weapon if they just get a single point of weapon rank in that said weapon type.
Nice. Alright, I think you take some more spirit dust. Following in the fucking Wendell Draco Pope tradition.
He's gonna be so hyped.
I was gonna say, like, oh, do we make the cocaine joke? And then I realized we don't have to make the cocaine joke. The game already did.
Yeah, the game does that already.
Because I was gonna be like, you know, the cocaine joke is a little bit like, well, this is the Pope, but then again, because I was gonna steer clear of it, because I was like, well, this is the Pope, and like I don't want to offend anyone who's like religious, right? Even though Apistia is not a real religion, it's sort of the same idea, right? But then I was like, well, Wendell's also a Pope, so like, it's, you know, if we're making the joke about Wendell, then there's not really anything wrong with making the joke about this Pope. But then I realized there was a crit rate on this Berserker, and pooped my pants.
I flinched when that pulled up.
I forgot that the enemies also get the crit bonus. Funny little happenstance.
Yeah, I think.
But then I was gonna say, then I realized that like this whole debate about whether or not we make the cocaine joke is pointless because the game already made the cocaine joke. Therefore, if you're gonna get mad at the cocaine joke, don't get mad at me, get mad at Retina. So, Vladimir's been stuffing his face with cocaine the past couple of turns. There, I made the cocaine joke.
The whole lore with Spirit Dust is that it's just like Rose making all of it, right?
Yeah.
It's Rose cooking all of it in a lab.
And then her DEA brother is searching for... Oh my god, it's Breaking Bad. Say my name, Rosenberg. But yeah, her brother is the, I guess, spoilers, like, character story spoilers. Not main story, but, like, a specific character's story spoilers. Her brother is the one trying to catch the mysterious creator of Spirit Dust. Which is just kind of peak humor. All the way up. That way Agnes doesn't die.
I think what jump scares enemy crit boost in this game is enemies have like the modified crit rate compared to the player.
Yeah.
Where it treats their crit rate as being 2/3. But I believe I remember it being mentioned that the crit boost from class boost do not get cut by the 2/3.
Which is the opposite of how my usual game, Fates, does it. Which is also, I think, where part of the, like, jump scare comes from. We have 2 save points, I'll use this one. And then I'll go forward, and there's the longbows over here. Let's see if we're in longbow range. I don't think so. Yeah, we're not. Okay.
I think so.
So you and you do not have overlapping ranges. So we go here, we equip the steel bow. Huh? Oh. You have overlapping well, I'm glad we saved.
Yeah, there's some... The end of this map has some pretty mean enemy placements. I feel like I remember there also being a Wyvern Lord in the very bottom right corner of the map that
yes, there is.
Can't see very easily.
Arcadia coded. Ooh. Artemis, why are you showing off? You're just gonna die.
Shrimply dodge?
Well, or Jeff will. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, well, you know. We shouldn't mourn, though. We play through it. Okay, so the solution...
Been so long.
...is to be 1 back. Because the secret sage, who can go here.
Yeah, you can't really see him.
He's
an
ambush spawn, basically.
Yeah, he kind of is. So much of the like enemy placement in this map doesn't feel that bad because so many of them are stationary, but
till the very end where everyone just raffle stomps you. But you get 3 save points at the end as well, so it sort of balances out. IMO.
I kind of don't like that, but
that's fair. I mean, that's fair criticism, right?
It kind of feels similar to like ambush spawns in 3 Houses Maddening are just there to burn your Divine Pulse.
Oh my god. I ran into this
argument.
So fucking I was talking about the Pit, which is Pokemon roguelike, right?
Uh-huh.
For those who are not aware, there's a move in Pokemon called Final Gambit, where a character or a Pokemon, they'll kill themselves, but in exchange, they deal damage to the opponent equal to the amount of HP they had remaining, right?
Ooh. It's like Fancy Explosion.
Yeah, except for that it's fixed damage based on your remaining HP. So the counterplay to it is like, if the opponent has it, because you can see in the roguelike that I'm talking about, you can see all the moves the opponent has, right? Yeah, there's the guy. Ooh, we might just be fucked. Yeah, I think we're just fucked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He didn't move. Oh, did they have linked AI? Oh, this is evil. I'm not even gonna try to play it out. We're just gonna reset. We're just gonna reset. Okay, we're here. So the sage, if he's here, 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, this is actually really mean.
Yeah, this last set of islands is kind of really obnoxious to deal with, and really scary.
So we go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first one's gonna kill themselves, but then there'll be a second one, right?
I think so.
So then we do this. We go here.
Most of the fog maps in this game don't make me miss having an FE8 torch staff that much, but it's moments like this where I really wish I had an ability to throw out a faraway vision onto another way tile just so I can see forwards.
Yeah. I think I know you don't like 21, but I actually like what 21 does, where there's the next fog map is also Thracia fog, but in preps you get no fog, so you can see the enemy formation. We just got reinforcements, didn't we?
Yeah, so it's a bruiser and a deserter, and then
some in the fog too, hiding in the frog fog. I wonder if that's what the sage is, too. On this island?
Probably. Yeah, I think they're on the middle island, all the way up against the far right.
When in doubt, press the Agnes button.
Time to go with the, I don't know how to deal with these enemies, let's just let Agnes do it button.
Okay, so you... You're not the boss, right? You're just a hero?
No, the boss is a general, I think. We gotta steal his eye drops.
Oh, they're droppable, aren't they? Or is that just on lower difficulties?
Maybe they're droppable? I thought I remember them being steals, but Ooh.
This I would count as crit stacking, because you're combining Killing Edge with crit bonus with high skill.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
still can't see him.
Freaking hiding.
Yeah, I think he is actually one tile above that forest in the top right corner. Lands Reaver.
And then you exist over here, and you have inversion. Okay. So you go here. There's those stupid archers there, and then the stupid wyvern there. It's not paladins, it's brigands. I think the paladins come later?
Oh, maybe?
Y'all are probably gonna be a problem. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be a problem.
Just end the map, easy.
We can light this torch. We need to light this one, and the center island one. I think that's it? Yeah, okay. You reach there. You don't reach there. Okay, so you have 10 AS, 37. If we put you in range, 37. I think she's fine to face just this guy. Yeah. So she can potentially lure him up. I mean, so would Agnes, right? But
it's
just
boring
separate
to just let
them.
Agnes enemy phase everything.
At the moment, I'll take boring and successful over Groundhog Day.
Yes.
I think we end. Let's see what happens here. They're coming for Zeke. They heard he has Roy syndrome. They decided they want to test that theory. Nice dodge tanking. No crit. Yo, it's a kill for you.
True. And now that she has double lion, she will able to get the kill easier.
There's also more
hey,
fireworks. I'm sure the viewers are excited for the fireworks. There's those paladins.
Yeah. Which are just hiding in the fog and you can't see them.
Okay, they've split their forces. Oh no, it's going to inversion Agnes. Never mind. She's not inverted. She's just epic.
Are we about to run out of handbags?
It's got 7 uses, so we shouldn't. Like, we're near the end. But it shouldn't break.
Ooh, free inversion.
Yeah, it's got three uses left. Let's send the Lady Mace. Yeah, so then you get killed by Holly.
Hopefully.
Let's just simply crit. See?
Look at that.
I can't believe you didn't have faith in the shirtless elbow girl.
Look, I have faith in Holly. I just don't have faith in crit boost.
I think the crit boost is more of like a good boss killing tool in FE6 because of how dodgy the bosses are, so you end up doing like 17 rounds of combat against the same guy.
It is a very nice reliability buffer.
Reliability buffer moment. Okay. Let's reassess this. I think we save here.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Before anything else. You...
Hey.
Yeah, we have a guy now. We have a guy now.
Breaking news, Vladimir is the first guy.
He's our guy. Again, I'm sorry for... I'll try in the editing booth to, like, minimize the amount of firework bullshit, but it's just sort of something we're gonna have to live with, and I'll be sad.
I keep forgetting Agnes gets all of her bulk on enemy face. So I keep seeing these numbers and wondering...
1 shy. This is so sad.
Oh.
Okay, you... We can simply crit. We did not simply crit.
Oh.
How do you do?
Hyperios!
Okay, we do this.
So baller.
Fucking lightweight. Oh, he didn't even need it. Too good. Hyperia's too goated.
He's too good at this game.
Okay, first dance is for Hyperius. Emil... Oh, right, he doesn't have a real weapon. Yeah, I'm regretting that decision. Layla can do this. I mean, he does have, essentially a longbow. You know, the shining longbow.
Cool.
That's a real weapon.
The long, shining bow.
Okay.
Sword read?
He can still be useful in a kill.
Zoop.
I don't think we need Sword Reaver, right? What's the accuracy? Yeah, it's 100% accurate.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Yeah. So we do that.
Bong.
Now we get the crit. I love hit and then crit when the crit would not have killed. Or when the hit would have killed.
I remember seeing a lot of Meavers posts of people upset over that because that means you've wasted the crit when you could have gotten it on the first hit when it was more useful.
Holy shit, that fireworks is loud. I'm muting my mic for a sec.
Cool. So I guess you guys get to listen to me now. Are we gonna get to see the... See, look how cool 2 dancers are. You can do so many things with 2 dancers. Ooh.
I think it's
gosh,
done.
another crit.
I think the storm has passed. And by storm, I mean man-made catastrophe that is the fucking... disasterful firework moment. Okay,
Digger stance?
that's 4 uses of a longbow, though.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting her gimmick isn't just free damage.
I want this dingus dead, though.
Oh, does Holly have a press turn axe on her that Agnes can grab for a sec?
34? She does, yeah. So it's 40. So the thing is that Agnes can't take damage and then also survive this guy.
Well, I guess if she presses off the soldier, she could one range the archer.
Oh, true. Okay. So
I'm assuming she lives around versus the soldier.
Yes.
Just barely. Ooh, saving a use.
And then we press. Not just
The press
saving
for
a
weapons
use,
are
but
so
also
cool.
means that we can physic Holly instead of having to. Oh, wait. 42. Ooh, we need you dead, too.
Does Agnes hand axe kill the brigand?
But then the archer's alive, though.
Hey!
We know we do this.
If Holly gets physicked, does the archer kill anyone?
So I was just thinking Rune Staff. If Holly gets physicked, the archer is 38. We are gonna kill this guy with Athena. No, we're not. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Because those thickets do block the Silverbow Archer, so I think, yeah, we physic Holly, kill the other guy.
I'm also assuming hand axe kills the brigand. Oh my gosh.
Steel Sword does, though. Ooh.
Ooh. From the forest tile? Oh wait, that frees up the archer to reach other people, I think.
One shy. Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh. Nice.
And then we kill the archer from one range, right?
I would hope she can kill the archer from one range.
Yeah. Okay. Oh boy.
Nice.
Reposition.
My next idea was going to be if you had a bolting in the convoy that Blair could grab out for a sec.
I do,
just to
yes.
do like a little bit of damage.
I do, yes, have bolting.
But this also works awesome.
This doesn't use any resources.
Yeah.
Just shove plus repo. God, I fucking love the movement tools.
Desmond keeping reposition but getting to have 8 movement is so awesome.
And Kanto.
And Kanto. Kanto after repo is so good.
Alright, so now this is all going to be for nothing because it turns out there's a 7-move paladin with a great bow in the fog, right?
Excellent argument, however. Great bow.
Okay. First
enemies-
things first. There's the boss over there, right? Oh, it is stealable.
And his friends. I
The
mean,
boss and his friends.
we care.
Is it sellable?
I don't remember. I would think that we sold our last one that we got.
I think we can steal it anyway.
Tasty eye drops. No. Yo, the swap strats.
This is why 2 dancers are peak.
And hey, now we can also kill the archer.
If we, yeah, I guess Holly does technically benefit from experience because she has, what is it, Savage Blow, right?
Yeah, you get Savage Blow. I'm not sure when that'll matter, but I can't wait for the one instance
Level
where
7.
it does matter.
I think so, right? Level 7?
I think so. That sounds right.
10,
Oh,
Jesus.
man.
Is far, far away.
This guy.
Bungalus.
Holy, 35 strength.
Yeah, fucking cap strength general. Thank you very much for the eye drops, my good sir. And then we do this. And then we do this.
That should be all the torches. I think.
There's none that we missed. Yeah?
I think so.
Damn, they're too strong. And it's too bright. There goes our advantage. Live another day. Yeah, that was that. That map, I feel like that map, like, every time I think about that map, I don't really have anything to say about it, but that was harder than I expected.
Yeah, the first 2/3 of that map I don't mind, but I really do not like the last push at the very end that much.
I think maybe that's why all the save points are in the end, because I was thinking we're going so long without a save point. Like, what is this, UU again? But no, it was just tense. It was just tense. Tense and torches.
But we got it.